Fine, I'll throw your frisbee. Drop it. Good girl. Hi everybody, fishing season's almost here. Welcome to another episode of the Midwest Frontier. Today, I am setting up my new canoe. I got the Old Town Discovery 11.9 Solo Sportsman. I'm adding just a GPS depth finder, Humminbird, with the transducer mount. I'm just going through how I set it up, kind of give a walk around of the canoe. Hopefully this coronavirus stuff starts calming down, and hopefully just in time for fishing season, and they start opening the state parks again, things like that. Hopefully everybody's staying safe. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that. Give me some attention so I can keep growing this channel. Thanks for watching. I bought the Old Town Discovery 11.9 Solo Sportsman. I chose this one because it was already upfitted for fishing pretty well. Here's the gear track, which I'll be utilizing. Nice adjustable seat, adjustable foot pedals, all these little things on the side for holding tools, and you know how that goes. And two rod holders in the back, which will save me from having my crate that also holds two rod holders. It's extremely light. The specs are only 54 pounds. Here is the depth finder that I will be installing. I had to buy ram bracket, which it did not fit my Humminbird bracket, so I had to drill the holes so it would fit. Online on Amazon, the review says that it would fit. It did not. You will have to drill if you buy this one. And then the Yak Attack transducer arm. Bought just this cheap battery box from Bass Pro, along with just a cheap Bass Pro battery. I made these connectors for it. I'm going to plug in the charge, and the connector's going to hang out. One to go to the power for the depth finder, and one to go to the charger. So all I really have to do is plug and play. So I'm going to get started installing the accessories. This came with a basic mount, something that you would have to drill and screw to a surface. I took one of the ram tees for this track accessory, and I drilled a hole and tapped it to 1/4 20. Hey guys, here's about where I was going to put it. So you slide the tee into the big open mark here, then find the place you want it, screw it tight. Wanted the ram mount because all the different adjustments you can make this. Next we'll be installing the Humminbird bracket. Humminbird bracket. Next, we're going to mount the screen onto the base. Just get it in the way. That's what we have on the ram mount. Next is going to be the transducer mount. Slide it in the track. I'm going to want it right next to the canoe, so I'm going to tighten this up right here. There we go. Next is going to be adding in all the wires. I have to mount the transducer to the transducer mount. Next we have to run the transducer wires. So I got this transducer arm because of the way it could fold up for transportation. Now it's out of the way. That is a Yak Attack transducer mount. Plug it into the back of the screen. Next is the power. This plugs in the back of the screen as well. They do give you a generous amount of wire to work with. So I had this connector sitting in my toolbox not doing anything, so I thought I'd put a couple of spade terminals on it and use it for a battery hookup. So I'm going to stick it through the hole. Obviously red is positive. Clicks on there nice and tight. Black, negative. Nice and tight. So now I have this connector hanging out. So I can close the box, latch it. My other harness, just the little pigtails hanging off, and I'm going to crimp this to the power cable. Black to black. So by plugging this in, I should have power to my unit. And there it is. So there we have it. That's the front view. I've always had a kayak, but I did grow up in a canoe as a kid. I wanted to find a hybrid of both, so with the seat, but with the whole design, I got the best of both worlds. I'm hoping this can hold a lot for long day trips. I did get a 230 centimeter paddle. Got it in half in the bottom. But I am 5 foot 11 inches, about 185 pounds, and this seemed to be the best fit for me. I am curious, what do people think are better for a 1 day trip, possibly a 2 day trip? Canoe or a kayak? With the room, I think it's hard to beat the canoe. But, comment below. And an Orvis sticker just for fun. So, this is my setup. Thanks for watching.